What if one of hip-hop's most respected families was hiding a secret so explosive it could tear them apart forever? What if behind the glitz, the cameras, and the hit songs was a story of betrayal, absent parenting, and a son desperate for answers? This is the unraveling of the Harris family, a drama that has millions watching every move, waiting for the next revelation. At the center of it all is King Harris, son of legendary rapper T.I. and singer Tiny. But lately, King hasn't been making headlines for music. Instead, his outbursts, accusations, and family clashes have turned him into one of the most controversial figures in hip-hop culture. And now, rumors are swirling that T.I. might not even be his real father. Could this explain everything? Stay locked in, because once you hear the full story, you'll never look at the Harris family the same way again. Remember to like this video and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It all started at an Atlanta Falcons game. A simple family outing turned into a public spectacle that had everyone talking. King Harris, already known for his short temper, got caught on Instagram Live arguing with a man in the stands. Instead of brushing it off, King exploded, yelling, "I stand on business," as if he had something to prove to the entire world. And that's when T.I. stepped in. But instead of calming the situation, things went from bad to worse. T.I. told King he was embarrassing the family, trying too hard to act tough. The argument escalated until T.I. put his own son in a headlock, in front of fans, cameras, and the world. To the crowd, it looked like a father disciplining his child. But to King, it felt like public humiliation. And humiliation, especially when broadcast to millions online, cuts deeper than any physical hold. Just hours later, King took to Instagram and unleashed a rant that stunned everyone. "I don't care who you are. I'm a grown man now. If I was a mistake, say that." This wasn't just teenage rebellion. This was a son questioning his father's love, questioning if he even wanted him in the first place. Fans immediately began to wonder, was this just another celebrity kid acting entitled, or was there a deeper wound King was exposing? The Falcons game wasn't the first time King Harris found himself at the center of controversy. People still remember when he was filmed disrespecting Waffle House employees, treating them like they were beneath him because of his family name. Shockingly, instead of holding him accountable, T.I. defended his son, saying people misunderstood him. Then came the viral chip challenge. King offered a homeless man $50 to eat a dangerously spicy banned chip without water. The man was clearly in pain, but King laughed it off, turning it into entertainment for his followers. When backlash hit, King refused to apologize. These weren't just bad kid moments. They painted a picture of a young man spiraling, someone starved for respect, attention, and validation, even if it meant cruelty. After the Falcons fiasco, King went further. He accused T.I. of abandoning him in the hood and even mistreating him growing up. Fans were divided. Some said King was just chasing clout, exaggerating his childhood struggles to sell a street image for his rap career. After all, how could the son of a multimillionaire grow up struggling? But then receipts began surfacing. Photos and testimonies revealed that King actually spent most of his childhood living with his grandmother. Despite his parents' wealth, King wasn't consistently under T.I. or Tiny's roof. In fact, King admitted it himself, saying he mostly saw his father when it was time to film their reality show, Family Hustle. Once the cameras stopped rolling, he'd head back to his grandmother's house. And he wasn't the only one. Zanique, Tiny's daughter, said she also grew up with her grandmother, while T.I. and Tiny were often traveling together. That painted a very different picture than the one fans saw on TV. A perfect family image that may have been more illusion than reality. And then came the bombshell. Whispers started spreading that King confided to friends that T.I. might not be his biological father. Almost overnight, this rumor turned the Harris family drama from bad to explosive. Suddenly, King's anger, his sense of rejection, and his hostility toward T.I. all seemed to take on a new meaning. As if that wasn't enough, photos of a man named B. Anthony began circulating online. Fans couldn't ignore the striking resemblance between him and King. Side-by-side comparisons lit up social media with captions like, "Y'all telling me this ain't King's real daddy?" And through all this, Tiny King's mother stayed silent. She never confirmed or denied the whispers, leaving speculation to spiral unchecked. Once the internet grabs onto a rumor, it's almost impossible to stop. Every hug between T.I. and King? People called it fake. Every outburst from King? People said he was lashing out because deep down, he knew the truth. And the more King shouted, "I stand on business," The more it sounded less like confidence and more like a desperate cry for respect. Respect from the world, but most importantly from his father. Unfortunately for King, all of this drama has overshadowed his music career. Instead of being recognized for his bars or his style, he's judged on his family. On whether he's really from the streets. On whether he's entitled. On whether T.I. is even his real father. And in hip-hop, perception is everything. If people don't believe your story, they don't believe your music. What's happening here is bigger than just King Harris. It's a story about broken bonds, fame, and the price of neglect. T.I. himself hasn't helped the situation. Sometimes he defends King, like in the Waffle House incident. Other times he humiliates him in public, like at the Falcons game. That inconsistency has only widened the rift between them. And with the paternity rumor hanging over their relationship, every move gets twisted. To outsiders, it looks like a father trying to keep control. To King, it feels like betrayal. Now King Harris stands at a crossroads. On paper, he has everything: wealth, famous parents, and a platform most young rappers dream of. But in reality, he's fighting a battle with his identity, his family, and his place in the world. If he continues down this path of reckless behavior, he risks becoming just another cautionary tale, a celebrity kid remembered only for scandals. But if he takes the pain, the anger, and the confusion and channels it into authentic music, he could carve out a lane that no one else can touch. Fans respect rawness. And King's story, messy as it is undeniably real. And what about T.I.? Whether or not he is King's biological father, he still has the chance to step up, to be consistent, to guide his son, and to rebuild trust away from the cameras. Because being a father isn't just about blood. It's about presence, about respect, about love. Until that happens, the drama will keep spilling into the public eye. And fans, they'll keep watching. The Harris family tried to present the perfect image on TV. But now the cracks are showing, and the world is seeing a very different picture. So here's the question for you. Is King Harris just acting out for attention? Or is this a genuine cry for help from a young man who feels abandoned by the people closest to him? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay active.